Hi, we're the Bisek family.
And our daughter Sophie has type 1 diabetes.
And this is our story. Sophie's always been a very outgoing child, and she's always been really happy to help other people, and she has a very kind heart. And we saw her acting in ways that we really never thought we would ever see her act. Along with that, we did notice certain changes physically. She had lost some weight. She was lethargic, she wanted to sleep all the time, and then she also wanted to eat and drink all the time. Just combined with everything else, we knew that something was changing that wasn't a normal part of the process of growing up.
Your mom actually said to us, there's something's not right here, this is not Sophie. And so it was that next day that we made an appointment with the doctor just to have things checked out. It was that doctor appointment that really changed things for us a lot. What we were describing to the doctor at that time what we now know are telltale signs of type 1 diabetes. We were in shock, of course, but they admitted Sophie into the hospital right away, and off we were, figuring out our new normal. It was such a whirlwind of information in figuring out how we were going to keep our child alive.
It's not just during meals, it's every second of the day, including when she's sleeping, activities, and all the things that go into it. We've all had to adapt, but at the same time we've tried to do it together and keep things as normal as possible.
Yep.
She's extremely well behaved, extremely educated for an 8-year-old, being 3 years into her diagnosis.
She has her moments, of course, as anyone would, having to deal with this, but it's unreal and amazing to watch how strong she's become through all of this.
I don't blame her for not enjoying shots. Those were the biggest challenges, were the shots.
Technology has certainly helped us tremendously, so that journey in and of itself, from having to go and administer shots to getting an insulin pen, and now with CMN's help to getting an insulin pump, has really made for a lot of ease in our transition of dealing with type 1 diabetes. Before the pump, we would have to have special snack times for her at school, and she was only allowed to partake in some of the special activities like a birthday celebration or something like that if it was really worth it. We've just watched her be able to just be a kid again. She pops into the office at school when it's snack time, takes a quick number, pushes in the button, and she's off.
We had heard a lot about diabetes camp from other diabetes families as far as how wonderful it was, because at this camp everyone has diabetes. The counselors, the kids, they all have diabetes. So that's where CMN really stepped in and made that possible for Sophie. And I would dare say it's been her favorite thing that she's done in the last couple of years since her diagnosis.
We've been honored to be able to represent this organization for the last year, and sad to see that the year is coming to an end.
I had pretty limited experience with CMN before Sophie became a hero, and I'm just overwhelmed at how amazing this organization is. The support and the love that you feel in the community that you feel, and then every single event that we go to, just the way that we're treated and Sophie is treated it's amazing. It's
been an important lesson to teach her too about giving back. When someone helps you, you do what you can to give back and pay it forward, and this has been a fantastic opportunity to be able to pay that forward.
A little bit can do so much for these kids. It's amazing what $10 can do. Even if it provides one meal, what that means to a family who's in that much need really goes a long way. So that's where that spirit of community comes in. If everyone just does a little bit, how much good it can actually do when you combine it all together. I have never experienced an organization like CMN. It's really phenomenal.
We're hopeful for our future. Technology and research is coming fast and furious in the type 1 world right now, and it makes it exciting to be able to look forward into her young life and know that there's probably more to come as far as advancements when it comes to type 1 diabetes. And so we remain hopeful and optimistic that there is more for her in her future to allow this disease to not take over so much of her life.
The wrapping around, giving a big bear hug and saying your community here is here to support you. And it's not just Sophie. The fact that she has the ability to give back and to tell her story, it's been a wonderful experience.
Thank you.